The book became very controversial in India before it was published there because of a trail of articles in the West, the reviews in the West, which produced some sensationalist reports of what I said in the book, said that I argued that Gandhi was homosexual and a racist, and I don't in fact say those things, although I do discuss those questions, and if that's the right word. And it was banned in his home state of Gujarat, which is under the rule of a Hindu chauvinist party, and that did me a lot of good, because my publisher then advanced the publication date by 3 months, tripled the print run, and the book for 2 weeks was #1 on the bestseller list for English language nonfiction in India. And I went to India early this year. There was even at the height of my little controversy, a demonstration in New Delhi where a bunch of scruffy characters dressed as sadhus, Indian holy men, walked around with signs that said, "Hang Joseph Lelyveld." You can look it up on Google. Just type in "Hang Joseph Lelyveld," and there it will be. And there were posters of me with a noose around my neck, which was somewhat disturbing to my daughters, but otherwise had no impact. I spoke in 5 different venues, as they say there, in India, and at the Jaipur Literature Festival, and I was very well received. And in the 5 appearances, there was one question that could be described as hostile. It was about the cynicism and irony, penchant for irony of journalists, and it was asked by a journalist. And I welcomed it and dealt with it, and that was the closest I came to a bad experience in India, so I'm still persona grata there. The reviews, with one notable exception, were excellent, and the notable exception was one of Gandhi's grandsons who just couldn't get his arms around what I was attempting to do in this book, and so took the view that my whole purpose in writing this book was to diminish and belittle Gandhi. I think the book has a tone that's normal for a person of my background. I mean, a contemporary American who's lived his life in journalism. I think it's balanced, fair-minded, shows a high regard for Gandhi, but it is not reverential. And I think some Indians, by no means all Indians, but mainly of an older generation, find it hard to come to terms with a book about Gandhi that raises questions that don't all proceed from a common set of assumptions that this very holy man had transformed the subcontinent.